Glad to have you with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies and the UNLV Rebels. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. And the Rebels will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense has the ball first today. And here comes Jalen Macon. He was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Motion from the back. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Looking for a big gain. Connection to the right. Turning it on. Touchdown, Huskies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
The Rebels offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Quick step and go. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give it to Johnson. Bringing it back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Rodgers. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Makes a catch. Powers through. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. He's going to run it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Glover. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. Unloads to the wideout. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Rodgers. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Johnson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Swings it out to the flat. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Peels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Pulls it in. It's Lions. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Had to throw it before he wanted. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. A little screen to the running back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And they dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side, but this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the pack.
Maybe a crease. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They've got a first down here to open the period. They're going to ride this running back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The run inside. It's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Gives him the big stiff arm. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Huskies want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Fowler. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Stepping to the right. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The handoff to Johnson. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Looking downfield, it's Orji. Caught. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Running inside, it's Johnson.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going with the counter play here. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? He'll set up to throw. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Out across the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more...
Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. The snap sets up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. At the 45 on its way. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
And the offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a path.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Glover. There's a little room there. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Rebels. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Fowler. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the #1 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Wildcats with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Allegiant Stadium in Vegas. As we take a look at some of the key stats so far, the yardage numbers and the turnover battle, it's probably safe to say the team that wins those categories is going to be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he loses the football. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Snowed under by the defense. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keeps it himself. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. And the returner will be brought down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Here comes the heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Orji. Under fire. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll go right back to him. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Running inside, it's Glover. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. On the ground, it's Thomas. There's some room. Touchdown, UNLV. They take the lead with the 6.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 85 yards. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Coming out with it, it's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Trying to move them on the counter. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the ground with the counter. Breaks into the open. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? He'll try to get to the marker himself. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Johnson. Picks up the first down. A nice play there, and that is likely how we'll put the finishing touches on this period. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. This time he wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Rebels offense is back on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Thomas. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a gap. It's Glover. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little...
Here's an interception. Oh, do they need that turnover? A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Red pass hits complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Running inside, it's Johnson. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking for room, it's Glover. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Holds and fires complete to the right. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Rebels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad. And this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
Fires to the wideout. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quarterback keep. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Snagged out of the air. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So now it's second and long. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Johnson. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Third and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to scramble. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Dumps it off in the flats. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
Losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got
What? Sure. Why? What do you do? Mark. Can't do that. Right. Yeah, it depends how long this takes, yeah. Put this on the fridge. That's where it goes. Because I wanted to take it up and I just kept forgetting. Thanks.
No.